That is one of my goals. Like, I want to quit my 9 to 5 job. Like, I love what I do. I'm a continuous improvement engineer. Like, I love it. I'm a manager. I love what I do because I'm able to remove obstacles for people and I'm problem solving all day. But I can do that at a different level in a different way. And I don't have to trade my time for money. So I'm like, who do I need to be? Well, one, I need to be consistent. Two, I need to constantly have a stream of income that is coming in where I have the right systems in place. So I have to be more organized. So I need to be a more organized person. I need to be a person that seeks out solutions from the business aspect and not be afraid, to do something out of the normal. Okay. So a lot of times we don't think about, like, I can't operate in fear and uncertainty. Like, I have to be okay with operating in uncertainty. Like, I'm not always that person. Like, if I'm just not always that person, and I have to be okay with that. So I have to be able to take risk. So just think about those things and who you need to be in order to accomplish that. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm gonna put myself on mute. 1 second. I'm going to grab my charger from my computer.
Sit on down.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? Hi, how you doing? All right.
I gotta make sure is there a cord? I mean, an outlet that's close enough.
This is amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I put it on mute. It's
Okay.
not cord
Cool.
over
Oh, we're still on Facebook now. So, yeah, I am excited that we're still here. So, what we're about to go into now in a few minutes.
I can't hear you.
here. Oh yeah, I put it on mute.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
I didn't get it.
One second. How do you put it off mute?
It's not touching me.
Oh, sure.
Hold on. There we go. Sorry.
All right, so my bad. All right, so what we're about to go into now, she just getting set up. She trying to somebody
It's
help her with the cord.
I don't think it's an outlet on that side, but it's okay.
We'll find out. It's around here somewhere. But what we're gonna go into now is the goal setting part. She's about to begin to get our actual boards together. So
Yep.
we'll walk you through it. We know you might have missed a few things, but we'll walk you through it in a second. We'll come back around to it.
Yep.
And we want to get into, whether you're going to do it with the cardboard,
Yep.
iPad, cell phone, whatever the case may be. We're going to walk you straight through this thing. So,
Yep.
yeah.
And it's gonna be
So
pretty
let
simple.
me try to get something.
Huh?
I said I'm about to try to get a cord real quick.
Oh, I got the cord over here. I just need the outlet. So now we got our goals. We got them set out in categories. Now it's time to make those goals that we just wrote down. We need to make it visual, okay? Why do we need to make it visual? Because it is power in seeing your goals every single day. It's power in having it in front of you. It's power in meditating and visualizing it. Why? Because as a man thinketh, that so shall is he. So you think it, you envision it, you believe it, and you have faith in it. What happens is things start to go in motion. Things start to happen, and all of a sudden you wake up and you got that house that you wanted. That was $1.3 million. No, but things have to happen and work has to be done. But visualizing is only one piece of that puzzle, okay? And that's what I really want you guys to really think about, all right? So, how do you do that, Patrice? You can do this 2 ways. You can do it with a board. You're gonna take, so a lot of the people here have actual poster boards. Can I see that poster board right there for a second? You're gonna take, I'll show you the materials that I use when putting together my vision board. I have a poster board. I have some markers. I got some magazines, poster board, markers, magazines, stencils. I have, these are scissors, a glue stick, and I make sure that sometimes people use sticky notes. You can do this several different ways. In sticky notes, you can write down the specific goals, but what you're gonna do is actually look through magazines. Where God leads you, you're gonna look through pictures that remind you of any of the goals that you wrote down. So that's why I made you write those goals down. So you're gonna start thinking as you're going through the magazine, you're thinking about, wait a minute, which goals does this resonate with? So one of my goals that was on my vision board was actually a house. And so I found a house. I was looking for pictures of a house that reminded me, like, Patrice, like, you want a house. So here's, every day I look at it, I see a house. Another thing that was on my vision board in the center of it, it says change maker, risk taker, trendsetter, supermom, trusted friend. And I was like, yes, I'm all those things. Or I will be all those things, right? So those are my affirmations in the morning. morning. And that was something that I found in the magazine. So we're gonna look through magazines to find different pictures that resonate with our goals. And you can do that on a vision board and actually start gluing them and arranging them the way that you want to. I would actually get the pictures first and then arrange them in a way that really resonates to you and calls out at you. You can also look up online, you can look up different phrases, you can look up different sayings or quotes and things like that that inspire you. One year when I did the vision board, I wrote out fits to fears in motivational quotes. So every time I saw fits to fears, I saw all the motivational quotes that would help me to envision where I wanted to be with my business. So those are things that you can kind of think about, and you can do with an actual poster board. Okay, you can cut it in half. You don't have to do it this big. It can be small, but you're gonna put as many things as in your core goals. You're gonna find pictures that resonate with that. The last thing I'm gonna tell you. The last thing I'm gonna tell you is you can do it virtually. So those of you who don't like all the poster boards and all the schematics and trying to find the pictures and stuff like that, there's this thing called the internet. And you can leverage it in a way to do you can make it an album in your phone. So you can take all the pictures, you can crop them. I'm pretty sure we do a lot of screenshotting. You can screenshot. Once you screenshot, what happens is that picture goes into your photos. You're gonna take the picture from your photos and you're gonna move them to an album. So I've done this way before too. My vision board was an actual album on my phone. And what happened is when I had that album, when I wanted every morning when I would wake up, as I'm getting ready, I play the background music and I play all those pictures and I look at them and I got inspired to keep taking action. So really easy for you to do that if you have an iPad or a Samsung Galaxy or whatever phone you have. What you're gonna do is you're gonna save all the pictures. You can go on Pinterest. You can go on Google and search different things that different pictures or images, and you're gonna screenshot those images or press and hold and save those images to your photos. After you save them to your photos, you're gonna go to select. In your photos, you're gonna go to select and select all the pictures you wanna add. If you need to crop them before you do this. But you're gonna select all the pictures you wanna add, and when you select them, you're gonna save them to an album. They'll still be in your photos, but you're gonna save them to an album. Then, if you have an iPhone, you can actually, I don't know if you can do this with Samsung, you might be able to too, you can actually put music. They have standard music that you can put to the background of it, and it'll play. You can click play album, and it'll play to the music, which is pretty cool. I wish I could show, I don't know if I can show you on my, I can show you guys, I'll show you guys how it looks. But it's pretty simple how it kind of came together. And then if you guys at home want to see it, I'll post it in the Vision Board album group. I'll post one of my virtual vision boards. It was pretty cool. Any questions? On how to do it? Kind of any other questions? You guys were great. I love the questions that you asked already. Any questions on people on Facebook Live? I don't know if you guys have questions. We're gonna see what we can do to get your questions answered as well. But definitely leave them in the comments so that we know what's happening or what you need. Any questions? Anybody got questions?
I don't see no question on Facebook Live right now.
Okay, perfect. No questions. Right. Okay, so if you do have questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I'll be following the trend. I'll also, so I'm gonna post some examples of different vision boards that we've had before, and I'm gonna help coach these guys here on actually doing their vision board. So over here are materials. There's magazines, there's markers, there's stencils. I gotta pull the stencils out. There's motivational quotes. All that stuff over there, you can grab them. Anything that's resonating with your goals or things that you want to accomplish. You might not have had to go, you might not have been able to go through everything, but we're going to do as much as we can here, and then you can take it home and do the rest. Anna, any questions over there? Did it all make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Goal setting is very important with going to the next level. We got to make sure after we do this that we're asking God to lead us and guide us and lead us in the direction that He would have us to go. And sometimes it's not always aligned it's not always the path that we want to take. It's the path that He's taking us. It's a lot of things that didn't turn out quite the way I wanted them to in my timing. But in God's timing, it happened, and I was like, yes, this is great. So, You got to think about that. Any questions, Stacey? You're good?
Oh, make it album.
I think I'm good. I'm
I
just
showed you how to make an album on your phone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably use my phone though. So
Okay. Yep, I showed you how to do it. Anna, you need help with your phone? I know you have a Samsung.
Yep,
Do you know
I
how
do.
to how to make the album?
I do.
Okay, good.
I've actually done a digital one before, but I've never done one with so much direction.
Got it. So when you do it, I do encourage you, if you make the vision board, you want to post it somewhere where you can see it every day. One year I posted it on a chair right when I came downstairs. And every time I went into the kitchen, I stopped at the vision board and I just looked at it. And you know, that was the year I manifested my BMW because I really, really wanted that BMW truck. And I was like, it was the biggest picture on my vision board. And I got that BMW truck, y'all. So there's power in casting the vision, okay? There's definitely power in setting goals, and I don't want you to miss out on what the rest of 2020 has to offer because you don't sit down and really think about and reflect on what has happened and think about what you want to happen and what God needs and who God needs you to be to get there. And then you can think about even going into the new year. I'll be doing this again for the new year. It'll be in a slightly different format, but it'll still be a great growth opportunity for everybody to really think through and celebrate the success. So just reflecting on everything that we did. We celebrated the wins. The power of reflection, right? We did the power of dedicating our goals and getting spiritual guidance from God on our goals. And then lastly, we went through the power of goal setting, okay? And thinking about who we need to be in order to achieve those goals and get to where God needs us to be or where we want to be. All right, that's all I have for the people live. I want you to go ahead and get your poster boards if you need to. Grab your phones, create those albums, and go ahead and start making your vision into reality or putting your vision right before your eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Anna, are you good over there? We're good
I'm
to
good.
go. Perfect.
Good.
I want to see. I want you to share your album. I would love to see it.
I got you.
Tell me how it goes, and then I'm going to be checking in on you to make sure that you are looking at it every day because it's some things that need to change in the rest of 2020 for the rest of 2020 to be successful. All right, y'all, that's all I got. I don't know if I can stop this video. I don't know where you went. You said what?
I'm gonna hang up that way you don't have to stop it.
I know. All right, Anna, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having it.
Oh, absolutely. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know if he wants us to stop it.
You can start a new one.
Okay.